A warning, this next story contains the names and images of Indigenous people who have died. Police are scouring properties in central western New South Wales during the hunt for Julian Ingram. The 37-year-old is wanted for the alleged murder of his former partner, her friend and her aunt in Lake Cargelligo on Thursday. Sean Goodwin is there for us today. Hi there, Sean. So where are police searching?
Well, Mel, police are searching the area of Mount Hope, which is a particularly remote zone about 80 kilometres northwest of where I'm standing in Lake Cargelligo at the moment. Now, that's the site where Julian Ingram was reportedly seen the night before last. He was reportedly seen by a dam and then also by the road just after midnight. That's kicked off a major search from Polair and units on the ground to try and trawl through the very large properties in that region. Now, that's the first reported sighting of Julian Ingram since last Thursday, when police allege he killed 3 people in this community: his former partner Sophie Quinn, a man who was in the car with her, and her auntie Nerida Quinn. Now, to paint a bit of a picture of that zone, police say that there are very large properties around Mount Hope, some of them more than 40,000 kilometres in size. We also understand that Julian Ingram knows that area well. Those properties he's apparently worked on to undertake weed control operations in that area, and those properties, given their size, are also dotted with a number of shacks and huts for those operations, which police say it's possible that Julian Ingram is familiar with. Some of them contain water, so they're going through methodically through those properties to try to locate Julian Ingram if he is in that zone. Here's what police had to say earlier today.
Yeah, we've got a tactical operations unit out there at the moment. They are supported by bomb and rescue disposal drone units, and we've also have Polair supporting it, and then general duty police from the local area out there. So at this stage, the area is focusing on a specific location, which I will not disclose at this present time. There are a number of other properties which we are looking at, and obviously each of those premises has multiple sheds, properties, houses, and our plan is to clear those premises in a strategic pattern, so we can obviously make sure that the offender is not at those locations.
Now, the other significant challenge out here is the heat. This region is in the grips of a severe heat wave. The community here in Lake Cargelligo is set to hit 45 degrees. Around Mount Hope, it's set to hit 46, even up to 47 degrees today. Now, that's a challenge for police operating in that area, but it's also shaping their thinking around their searches in terms of how they look for Julian Ingram, how someone might be surviving in those conditions. Now, police have told us that they believe it's possible, consistent with that report of a sighting of him, that he may be sheltering during the day and travelling at night, but also the factor of water. He was reportedly seen by a dam. There's possibly water sources around there. So police are saying that they're not giving a lot of information about their exact strategy, but they're considering a lot of those factors as they search for Julian Ingram.
Sean, it's obviously a devastating event for the community. What's the mood like there?
Well, there's a mixture of grief and fear here in Lake Cargelligo. People are starting to go about their days, but the factor that Julian Ingram, this fugitive, remains at large is still playing in the minds of a lot of people around here. I spoke to Caleb McQueen, the only survivor of this incident, who told me that he's particularly apprehensive now that he's back in the community, knowing that Julian Ingram is still at large. People are also laying floral tributes around here to the victims, but it's a very much subdued feeling in this community. The heat is also a factor, but people are starting in their own ways to come to terms with what's happened here.